Good evening,
Good
ladies and
evening,
gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Misha Ahmed
I'm Misha
from CxO
Ahmed
Global
from CxO
Forum.
Global Forum.
CxO Global Forum is
CxO
a
Global
knowledge
Forum
sharing
is a knowledge sharing
platform where we
platform where we
explore and
explore and
connect.
connect minded people who are ready to share their knowledge. Today we have a esteemed guest with us, Dr. Naeem Ahmed, who is Chief Digital Information Officer at Geofman company. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Assalamualaikum sir.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम। कैसी हैं आप?
Sir,
खैरियत
thank
से?
you.
Sir, thank
Ji,
you.
sir.
Ji, sir.
Sir, how are you?
Sir, how are you?
थैंक यू, आई एम फाइन।
So thank you so much for
Sir,
your
thank you
time,
so much for
and
your time, and
we are very glad
we
that
are very glad
you
that
came
you came
on our platform.
on our platform.
सॉरी।
So thank you
Sir,
so
thank
much for
you
your
so
time.
much for your
थैंक यू।
time.
थैंक यू वेरी मच कि आपने मुझे इनवाइट किया इतना ज़बरदस्त फोरम पे।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, before
Sir,
getting
before getting
into our discussion,
discussion,
I'd like to
I'd
know
like to know
about you
about
yourself.
you yourself.
I mean, where did you
Where did you
start your
start
career?
your career?
How did you
How did you
reach here?
reach here?
Uh, in starting, I'm working for Pakistan Muzuri Manufacturer Association as a MIS manager in 2000, and then I will join the Geofman group in 2005, and now I am working as a Chief Digital Information Officer here. And in 2020, I have done my PhD in digital transformation, and I have a lot of Microsoft certifications and project management certifications, and I trained a lot of people in the corporate sector.
Right, sir.
Right,
Sir, since you're
sir.
part of
Since you're part of
this
this
company
company
over a time,
over a time,
please tell us
please
about
tell
your
us about your
contributions
contributions
in the company.
Uh,
in the company.
when I joined my company, all the departments are working separately. Then we establish a team for the ERP project implementation. Then we establish different modules for different departments, and we create a centralized approach, and we centralize all the departments. And now our company is a digitized organization, and our group is a digitized world.
All right, sir.
All right,
Sir,
sir.
can you please
Sir, can you
share
please
your
share your
views on
views on
technical leadership
technical
for
leadership for
digital
digital
transformation?
transformation?
What are your views
What are
on
your
it?
views on it?
Basically, on digital transformation, this is a very continuous journey, and in this journey, you should have a technical sound knowledge to activate and to achieve the digital implementation in any organization. If you did not have the technical knowledge, then you did not implement any digital technology in any organization. And the leadership is the key to execute the digital transformation in any organization. If you are not a good leader, then you did not implement the digitization in any organization. Leadership is the key of success in every implementation.
Right.
Right.
All right, sir.
All right, sir.
Sir,
Sir,
I'd like to
I'd
know
like to know
about this
about this
IT
IT
infrastructure, and
infrastructure, and
how do you
how do
perceive
you
it, and
perceive
what do
it,
you
and what
think
do you
that
think
how
that
much it's
how much
important?
it's important?
I think that the infrastructure is the backbone of every digital transformation. If your backbone is weak, then you cannot implement any IT based technology in any organization. And if your backbone is strong, then you implement all the strategies according to the plan, and you should avail the success in any digitization.
Right, sir. Sir, can you just tell our viewers that how do you, you think these strategies can help grow companies more efficiently?
In the now after the COVID-19, a lot of freelancing companies is created in this scenario, and from last 2 years, a lot of small companies build in this scenario, and I think that a lot of a lot of gap is there. Basically, the freelancing companies, small companies, did not have enough budget to implement the digitization, and that's why they did not achieve the desired results.
Right.
The big companies have a big budget, and they have a good infrastructure, and they have a good team for the implementation. That's why the large companies can get the whole benefit from it. But in the small companies, they did not get the desired results, and they are failed to get the benefits from the digitization.
All right, sir. Thanks for your genuine view on that. Sir, since we know that you're a great supporter of the startup companies, what do you think, or I'd like to know, in your opinion, what are those key indicators that could help them accelerate growth?
I think a lot of factors, a lot of factors is there. I think the number one factor is the passion. Passion means you should have the desire to achieve your goals. If you did not have the desired target, you did not set the goals to achieve, then you did not get the desired results. uh, in Pakistan, smaller companies may die within 6 months to 1 year because they did not set their desired goals or desired targets according to their strength. But in IT companies, a lot of IT companies is working in Pakistan as a freelancing or a smaller startups. They in these days they get a more success more success in these kind of situations, because due to the COVID, everything is automized, and this will create a big opportunity for the newcomers to achieve these things.
Right. So, sir, can you please share your views that or what kind of the issues or the complications they start at the beginning of their the company or their career when they start
uh,
a new venture.
you asked me the two questions. One is for the company and one for the career. And number one thing is that the freelancing companies did not set their goals. That's why they did not success in the to achieve the desired results. If in
Right.
if any company have the target set a targets with dedication, then I think that there is no problem at all to achieve the desired results. And for the concern about the career, I think that every person should know that what is the key what is the key power indicators in itself. And for example, a person is a good programmer, but he did not has the technical expertise on the networks. If a person has a network capabilities, then he did not success in programming languages. Then every person should know that what is the pros and cons. And the last thing is that in Pakistani culture, change management is so important. The key factor is change management, because in Pakistani mentality, they have did not change yourself for the technology. That's why the technology did not help them according according to the needs, according to the requirement, then the many IT projects fails to achieve the desired goals.
Right, sir. Since you have mentioned cultural change here, so I'd like to know that how do you think that how much it's important for our companies?
I think in पाकिस्तान अब बहुत सारे लोग समझते हैं कि जी कल्चरल चेंज ज़रूरी है. आई थिंक दैट कल्चरल चेंज के ऊपर काफ़ी काम हो रहा है, लेकिन अभी भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें अभी बाकी हैं. अभी भी बहुत सारी, फॉर एग्जांपल, कहीं हम आईटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इंप्लीमेंट करते हैं तो उस ईआरपी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के दौरान सबसे सब जो बिगेस्ट चेंज जो मसला होता है वो ये होता है कि लोग रेडी नहीं होते कि जी इस चीज़ को कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. तो
Right.
जो द बिगेस्ट हैजल इज दैट द चेंज, टू एक्सेप्ट द चेंज. और एंड अब लोग समझ भी रहे हैं और डेफिनेटली लोग जो है मूव भी कर रहे हैं कि जी अब इसके बगैर गुजारा नहीं है, तो हमें
जी
अब
जी,
अपने आप को चेंज करना पड़ेगा.
बिल्कुल ठीक. सर, very your very honest opinion on that. Moving forward, I'd like to know about your thoughts on this IT governance and operations for digital transformation.
IT governance is another factor who affect the digital transformation. If you have not a proper management of the IT resources, then you did not get the desired results, as well as you did not control the flow of the IT.
Hmm.
If you did not have have a proper knowledge, have a proper theme to control all the stuff, then I think that you did not achieve your goals.
Right. So further, I'd like to uh, talk about a very serious topic, which we see ongoing these days, and that is cybersecurity. I'd like to know that what do you think that how much it is evolving as an important
Due to the last 2 years, that due to the COVID-19 situation, that every person is on the home, working from home. Working from home means that you stay in your home and you operate all the stuff on the internet and or web. And on web, a lot of attacks are there, are there. So the cyber security is another key factor that impact every organization. If you did not have a guided, or you did not have a cyber security team or a cyber security procedure did not implement in your organization, then you are on a vulnerable situation. That then every person can target you, because in web you are open. Means
right?
if you have proper weapon, then you kill the issues, then otherwise you may be destroyed.
All right. So, what do you think that how these companies can opt for those the ideas where they can secure the data of their customers, and what do you think about
Sorry,
that?
sorry, repeat your question.
Sir, I was just asking that. What do you think that how these companies secure the data of their customers? What needs to be adopted for that?
I think that every company who implement a digitization in their company, then they should they should have a proper cyber security guidelines for every user. If they did not set the security guidelines for every user, then maybe company may be victim of any cyber security attack, and to mitigate these stuff, you should implement a cyber security framework in your organization to mitigate these stuffs. Because
Right.
if a co- if because if the company if the company is targeted, then you lose all your business.
And the data as well.
Yes, of course, the business and the
Right.
data all are the assets of the company.
Right, sir. Very well said. So further, I'd like to know what are those tactics or and strategies you opt for handling a project which you see challenging.
I think that the most important project is the challenging project is that the web-based application to implement the web-based application or the mobile-based application, because the in web or mobile, you are open for the attacks, and these are the very challenging jobs. That's why these kind of projects must have proper plans. If you
Hmm.
did not have proper plan for the implementation, then you may be you may be the victim of any attack. That I think that planning is the key. If you have good planning, then you may achieve your goals. If you did not have the proper planning, proper risk management, then
Hmm.
you may be the victim of any attack.
Right. So further, one more thing I'd like to know that how do you think that we can modify the use of technology and create a digital mindset?
I think now people's mindset is ready for the change, and this is a good time to implement any technology-based solution in any organization, because due to the COVID, every person think that भाई इसके बगैर तो गुजारा ही नहीं है. So that's why this is the right time to implement any digital solution in any organization. And if you implement the digital solution, then you should customize everything, and you cut down your expenses, you cut down the extra time for execution, then and you avail all these kind of valuable things for to implement and to get the desired targets.
Right. Uh, or before closing this session, I'd like to know that how do you you manage your uh, professional life along with your this, personal life, and how do you manage all this hassle?
I am a technical person, and I think that every person should manage their life according. They're just like we implement any project for any organization, then we must write down all the things in a paper, that what is the planning, what is, and I think that every person uh, should should uh, have to plan for the future. If you did not have a proper plan in your organization, in your personal life, then you did not get the results.
Right. And what are your interests despite of your work life? How do you spend your leisure time?
How do you?
How do you
Sorry.
spend your leisure time?
I think life is a journey. Life is a journey, and I think that every day I learn a lot of things, a lot of things every day. I start my day to the day, and I think that every day I should learn a new thing, a new stuff. If at the end of the day you did not learn anything, anything, then I think आपने अपनी जिंदगी का वो दिन जाया कर दिया.
बिल्कुल. Right, sir. Thank you so much for your views on that, and it was a great discussion. So, what do you like to say about CXO Global Forum? I'd like to know your thoughts about the forum.
I'm associate with the CxO Forum from last 2 years. I think CxO Forum is a very good platform, and they produce a lot of stuff for technical and non-technical persons. And I pray that CxO Forum will organize these kind of events in future also.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your kind words
Thank you,
and
thank you,
your time
thank you
as
very
well.
much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
With that, we'd like to end our session. We hope that our viewers have learned a lot from you and your views regarding different things. And with that, we're just going to end up this session, and we'll come up with another guest and another great discussion. Till then, Allah Hafiz.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.